gentlemen, how you doing? How you doing? Thank God it's what?
It's Thursday.
Oh, I thought it was Friday. Damn!
I know, man. All the reason.
Hey, we close, ladies and gentlemen. We close. It's almost Friday. Almost. But thank God we almost there. Thank God we almost at Friday. I know you're tired of this week. Like, damn it, Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're out of your bed, washed your face, scrubbed your ass, got some coffee. Yes, it's a beautiful day. Well, it's a beautiful day out here. I don't know if it's beautiful where you at, but it's beautiful here in West Virginia. I'm in the mountains of West Virginia. I'm a black redneck. I know I don't look like it, but I'm a black redneck. I am. I love West Virginia. I love it.
Yeehaw.
Yes, indeed. I love it. I love it. We have a viewer. Somebody's already in the viewing the show. Please leave something in the comment section. Tell us who you are, where you at. Yes, tell us. Anyway, man, we got a very interesting show, and I know some of you probably are not going to like it. Guess what? It has to be. We have to talk about it. We have to speak on it because it's important. It's very important. This topic is important. Okay? So if you have an opinion, excuse me, if you got an opinion, you got something to say. If you want to come on in the show, the link is in the comment section. Come on in. I'll let you in. I won't cut you off. Won't curse you out. Won't say nothing stupid. Hopefully you won't say nothing stupid, because if you do, I'm going to get rid of you. Okay?
I might say something stupid.
Well, okay, look, let me rephrase that. You can say something stupid. Just don't curse us out. Don't call us no names. Don't say you're dumb. Whatever. As long as you don't curse, we could be all right. I can understand your differences and hopefully understand mine and Kyle's. That's my brother from another mother. You know what I'm saying? We don't always agree either. But I respect what he's saying. I respect his opinion. And I respect yours too, as long as you don't curse. All right, Cal. I don't really have any news for today, man. We usually start the day with news.
Man, the only things anybody seems to be talking about is what went on in Nashville. And I just think the way the media and some folks are treating that is like they're victim blaming instead of blaming the perpetrator.
Right.
And I think that's messed up. I mean, it's no different than saying a woman got assaulted because what she was wearing, you know?
Yeah. Oh, you know what I did hear?
That Will Smith likes his butt eat out.
Where'd you hear that from? Jamil Peterson?
Jamil.
Wherever Jamil Peterson is at, he is probably talking about Will Smith likes to get his butt ate. That's usually like, that's what he talking about. No, I wasn't talking about that. Henry Ruggs. Remember Henry Ruggs?
Henry Ruggs. Why does that name sound familiar?
Oakland Raiders wide receiver.
Okay.
There's a possibility that he may get off.
Eating Will Smith's butt?
No. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know who Henry Ruggs is, wide receiver Oakland Raiders, well, no longer with Oakland Raiders. He was the gentleman that got in a car accident driving 156 miles per hour, killed a lady and her dog. He of course, he was under the influence of alcohol.
No.
Oh, yeah. And guess what? His attorneys wanted it to be dismissed from the case.
Oh, pray tell.
That's the main reason you got in an accident, sir, is what you was drunk. So they wanted to get dismissed. But the problem is, nobody wants to try the case. Why is that?
Pray tell.
Nobody wants to try this case. It don't make sense. This is an easy case to do. And you don't want to try this case?
Yeah. Oh,
the judge dismissed itself yesterday.
So it's not my fault because I was drunk?
Judge dismissed itself.
What the hell?
It seemed pretty simple to me, but obviously it's not.
Cut and dry, but no.
And guess what else? He's now he was on ankle monitor, right? He's now off the ankle monitor. He's now out practicing like he's about to get signed to another team.
That's messed up, man.
Do athletes have more power?
It's that almighty dollar.
So. I think athletes get away with a lot of crap. Too much. You or
Actors.
Me, you or me, if we would have did that, we would have been done. Book clothes, go sit in the damn cell, right?
Yep.
But no.
Actors, athletes.
His brother's at home. Chilling. At home chilling.
That's just jacked
Still
up.
Practicing like he about to be signed to another team. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, you see the title, you see the topic we're talking about today. Are the 3 F's ruining America? Are feminists ruining America? Is feminism ruining America? Is femininity ruining America? Before we get into my little story, I found a story on this. It's going to be real interesting for y'all ladies. Kyle, what do you think, man? The 3 F's.
I'm going to tell you, I believe that feminism it's extreme feminism nowadays.
You know what? Kyle, I'm going to cut you off, man.
Yeah.
There are some people that do not know what these words mean.
Seriously?
There are some people that do not know what we're talking about. Should we go in definition? Let's do that. Let's go and look into what these words are. That way people be like, okay, I know what you're talking about now. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's get into what it means, shall we? So, ladies and gentlemen, let me enlarge this bad boy up here. A feminist is an advocate of women's rights on the basis of the equality of the sexes. A person who supports feminism. All right? Now, what is feminism? Feminism is a range of socio-political movements and ideologies that aim to define and establish the political, economic, personal, and social equality of the sexes. Okay, of the sexes. I'm sorry, I said the sexes. Of the sexes, all right? So, now that we know those 2 things, now we can go into it.
Okay.
Now that we know what a feminist is and what feminism is, let's talk about it.
First off, men and women are not equal. I don't care what anybody says, they're not equal. You're going to have your little exceptions with the, a man that's still not bigger than a child or, a weakling. Right. Yeah, there's going to be some women that can outdo them, but.
Right. Oh, hold up. We got a comment. Hold on. We got a comment already. Oh, that was you. Hey, go over here.
Anywho, men are they're stronger. If you're talking in general terms, men are normally going to be stronger.
Right.
Men make better decisions.
Oh, hold on. Oh, you say it again?
I said men make better decisions. Now I'm talking when it comes, what I'm talking about, when it comes to like, politics and things like that, or, a leadership role. a man is normally going to make better decisions.
Okay.
Because men, they like to rationalize, where women watch it from the toilet. Women, women are going to use their feelings to make decisions. Okay.
Right.
And when women fought for like the rights to vote and all kinds of other things, okay, they got all those rights. What the hell are they fighting for today? They're not fighting for equal rights. They're fighting for superiority. Okay, you've got all the same rights that a man has.
Right.
But let's face it, women are usually going to get away with like breaking the law more than a man will. Women usually win things like custody cases a lot more often than men do. You're going to generally feel bad for a woman, and you're going to stick up for a woman more likely than you're going to stick up for a man.
Right.
So the feminists nowadays, they're not looking for equality; they're looking for superiority. I'm tired of hearing about this wage gap stuff.
Right.
Because number one, it's against the law for you to, discriminate on gender when it comes to pay. The reason why the statistics usually won't come out and tell you this is that men work more overtime. They're also willing to take jobs that are more of a risk that you get paid higher. Some women will have to take off for like maternity and things like that.
Men can take off for that now too, right?
Oh, really? Well, yeah. Pete, Booty Judge, whatever, took off for that. But
oh man, that's man. Men can take off now for maternity leave.
But they fight for equality, but I don't hear them screaming about, man, we should be included in the draft.
That is very true. That is true.
Or
they were talking about that last year?
Something like that.
Yeah, and they was like, oh no. But I thought you want equality.
Right. They're not fighting for these jobs that are high risk.
Right.
Let's take, for instance, I used to work in utilities. I worked in both the water department and the sewer department. I didn't see women fighting to work in the sewer department.
Right.
Nobody wanted to jump in the poo-poo water.
Right.
Or being bricklayers and things like that. I guess I
hear you, brother. I hear you.
If you want equality, then there has to be equality across the board. It can't be, only in this instance or only in this instance. You want to be equal to a man, then you should have to be drafted just like a man does. I actually think that over in Israel, they do make the women join the military. I think you have to spend, like a year or two in the military, whether you're a man or a woman.
I think we should make it mandatory here in America too, that you do some service
and
for your country.
If we're supposed to be equal, then why are they lowering the requirements when it comes to getting into the military or into the police department and the fire department?
Well, one of the reasons why is because nobody is really signing up right now. And I wonder why.
Well, they lower the standards because they want women to be able to get in it. And do you think a criminal is going to care about equality when it comes to whoever the police officer is coming after them? Well, the man can run so fast against me. I better slow down because this woman's
Right.
chasing me, or
Right.
or I'm sorry. I mean, it's got to be equality across the board. That's not
Mhm.
going to be a very popular opinion, but
Of course not. Of course not. It never is.
well, I think people are too scared to really speak up and really say this is what the facts are. It's not feelings, it's facts. I
I don't
mean,
know, man.
just went like, okay, sports.
Mm.
Okay, you get out on the football field. Do you really want that a woman on the football field with a man?
Right.
I mean, they're going to get clobbered. Um, and when it comes to watching sports, the women's basketball and all that stuff, it's just not as exciting as the men's because the men are able to do more athletic things that women just can't do.
Right.
I'm not saying there's not an exception out there. I'm sure there is,
Mm.
but that's uh, very low when it comes to that. In
Right.
general, you're going to have. I mean, men are just more athletic.
Right.
Their muscles, their
Oh,
bone
the
density.
oh, they finding out. Women are finding out. They finding
Oh
out.
yeah, yeah.
But they asked for it.
I
So
saw
what they asking for, you asked for it.
I saw a clip of a guy. I don't remember what the TV show was, but this guy, he was like very low on the totem pole when it came to the mixed martial arts and what have you.
Right.
And he went up against a woman who's like way up there,
Mm-hmm.
whooped her butt like it was nothing.
Yep.
Do you want equality when it comes to like a man and a woman get into a fist fight?
I mean, there's some in MMA now, man, that are and they getting women are getting beat by these other women. But you wanted it, ladies.
Yeah,
You wanted the equality. Now you're going to experience some of it.
these these feminists need
Sometimes equality comes with a price,
right. These
and you might
feminists
not. And it's a check your ass probably can't cash.
feminists need to start fighting for their rights that are being stomped on when it comes to sports and stuff. You got a man who wants to be a woman, so he goes and joins women's sports and he's dominating.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I saw that with that basketball team that the guy joined, and one of the other teams decided they didn't want to play against him because they felt that was unfair.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, so the next thing you know,
That's the
they're
only way.
giving out scholarships, and so a man who would have otherwise not made it playing against the men goes and plays against the women and takes a scholarship away from a woman. I think that's not fair.
Right. Yeah. Let me ask you a question. How would you feel if you had an all women police force?
Oh man. I guess it depends on what they look like. I might say, arrest me now. No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry. That's
Ladies and gentlemen, we add comedy to the show. Would you feel safe?
I wouldn't.
How about an all women fire department?
I definitely wouldn't feel safe.
There's a reason
Look,
why I ask these questions.
If they came into my house to retrieve me and my fat ass and they're trying to drag me out, she ain't gonna get me out the door.
Right.
Good
and
Lord.
And the reason why I put these two occupations out there is because when it comes to being a police officer, we know there's a difference. with the men and the women.
Mm-hmm.
How many women you know out there tackling men and arresting them, putting them in cuffs and putting them in the backseat? They're not. The woman always waits for the man to get there before she makes an arrest, before she tries anything with the man. Mm-hmm. Anything. But it's equal, right?
Yeah,
and equal.
Please.
Why aren't you out tackling Bubba or
right.
or Tyrone?
Mm-hmm.
But no, you wait.
I'm not anti-female whatsoever.
Oh, me neither. But there's certain jobs that
it's just reality.
requires more of a masculine man or person.
Yeah, for sure.
And I don't see too many female officers out here tackling male criminals. Yeah. Or even trying. Now I watch a lot of cops. I watch a lot of, and every time I see it, the female is always like calling her back up.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Do you if we had an all-female police force, all the criminals would probably still be in the street.
They'd probably be moving to that city. What gets me, dude, have you noticed that the people that scream victimhood the loudest are the ones that are the least victimized?
That is true. That's very true.
And the ones that are really victimized, you're not really hearing a whole lot from. It's like goes from the straight male to the straight white male seems to be the top real victims in this world,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they can't stand us.
But they don't. But we're not crying about it. That's the thing.
No, we're not. We're just taking it. Take that and take that.
Take it like a man.
Right. But then when we start, somebody just say one little thing, cancel.
Right.
You cancel. Oh, just shut up. Go away. You cancel. But let me tell you something, man. There are some jobs where I don't want men.
Yeah.
Give me one. Let me see if we're thinking about the same thing. Give me one where you don't want a man at.
Proctologist? No.
I wasn't thinking about that one. No, man, listen. Now there are some good doctors. I'm not gonna say that, but there are some good ones.
Mm-hmm.
But I have personally, my own personal life, women are more compassionate, more gentle, more patient in the hospital, in the medical field.
Yep, I will agree with that.
For instance, if I needed to have my butthole checked, I would rather a woman check it than a man.
Smaller fingers.
If I wanted to get a body massage, I'd rather it be a woman. If I wanted a person in my mouth, I'd rather it be a woman. Not saying, like I said, not saying there are no good male masseuses or there are no good male doctors or no good male what do they call orthopedic?
Orthodontist.
Orthodontist. There you go. Orthodontist. Yeah, I'm not saying they're not, but it's just certain jobs I feel a lot more safer and better with women.
Well, what else I can't stand is there's not a space that a man can just have just for men anymore. Like even the Boy Scouts, they're wanting women to be allowed in the Boy Scouts. Any kind of organization that was just meant for men, they're trying to allow women to come into. And I just think, give us something, you know,
We're
give
not
us
allowed
something.
to.
No.
We're not allowed to have our own. Nope. Not. Oh, one more word. We're missing one F.
Okay.
Let's get into it. We're missing one F. One F is missing. One F is missing. Let's get into it. Femininity. Can you see it?
Femininity.
Can you see it on your end?
Femininity. Femininity.
Can you see it on your end?
I can't see it.
Okay, hold on. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, femininity is a term that refers to the quality or nature of being feminine or womanly, or a set of attributes, behaviors, and roles generally associated with women and girls. Femininity can be influenced by both biological and cultural factors and can vary across different cultures and times. Some examples of traits that are often considered feminine are passivity, submissiveness, compassion, caring, nurturing, long hair, and lace. However, femininity is not conceptually distinct from the female biological sex and from womanhood, as anyone can exhibit feminine and masculine traits regardless of sex and gender. All right, so we got into that. Femininity.
You know, the Bible says that women were made to be a helpmate. Not a slave, but a helpmate.
Right.
And granted, yes, sometimes women have to step up into roles that they normally wouldn't fill. I mean, let's look at World War II, where a lot of the men, the men were out fighting the war. That left a lot of jobs open that needed to be filled, welding and things like that. So women did step up and they got into that space.
Right.
I thank you, women. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Of course. But when it's time for the man to come back, they needed to step aside and let the man take the job back.
Right.
Number one, okay, like I said, I know there's exceptions to every rule.
Right, of course.
But these men would be more efficient doing those jobs. Whereas, it's just a natural fact. Okay. So, yeah, sometimes a woman has to step up and be a part of the daddy, basically. The husband leaves or passes away or what have you. She has to play both roles and provider and that kind of thing. So women, they can be exceptional in a lot of things.
Right.
But the way nature and everything else set up things to be, when we were doing things that way, life flowed a lot better.
Right. I agree.
I think it screwed things up.
Yeah. Do you think that femininity is causing a problem in America?
Too much femininity, yeah. You've got men who are you got little boys that are growing up being too effeminate, and so that makes us weaker as a nation.
And what is causing these young boys to become too feminine?
Because there's no daddy in the home.
That's why you're my brother, man. That's why you my brother from another mother. Yes.
When I was growing up, my main father figure was my grandfather. He's the one that taught me about hunting and fishing and all that kind of stuff, which, hey, that's what I think boys should learn,
Right.
Taught me how to do woodworking and different stuff like that.
Right.
When I got hurt, when I got sick, my grandmother was normally the one who took care of me.
There you go.
And
we just talked about that.
Yeah. And you need that loving and caring that only a mother or grandmother, a female figure can give you.
Right. Now, let me step in, ladies and gentlemen. I had a conversation with the wife yesterday about femininity.
Uh-oh.
Now, she was saying that women can't be feminine with some of these men because men aren't stepping up to the plate to be men.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we want our women to be submissive and passionate and caring and nurturing, but you ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing. You don't deserve none of that because you ain't working. You're not taking care of the house. You're not working. You're not being a father. You're not doing nothing. She's doing everything. So how is a woman supposed to be passionate and feminine and nurturing to a man that's not doing nothing? But here's my thing.
Yeah.
Here's my thing. Ladies, I get it. If your man ain't doing it, but let me tell you something. Sometimes a man is so emotionally distraught, so broken, that needs encouragement. Just a little bit. Men like to be told, hey, honey, I love you. Hey, honey, I believe in you. Hey, honey, let me rub your back. Let me rub your feet. Let me make you. Men need that encouragement. They need to be motivated sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
If a man does not get motivated, he's going to keep giving you that same energy. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you as a woman, I know you're not going to like when I say this. Sometimes you as the woman, wife, girlfriend, need to be like the man's mama. Did I say that? Sometimes the woman has to step in the role of being the man's mama. Mom used to tell her son that she was proud of him. Mom used to tell her son that she loved him. Mama used to make a nice hot meal to make him big and strong.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, I know it sucks, but sometimes, ladies, you might have to go outside the box to get the best out of a man. You don't know what a man's gone through, what he's been through, where his mind's at. So, if that don't work, then if it don't work, and you know you tried your best, if it don't work, then he ain't good for you.
A man has a duty and an obligation to be the head of the household.
Yeah, very true. But we can get broken sometimes.
True. It's something that has to be earned. It shouldn't just be given to you automatically. If you're not
no. I'm not saying no. Not all the time. No. Especially if the other person's tried to encourage you.
But yeah.
So no, don't keep giving it to him. No. Then you're gonna think that he's doing something when you're not.
Well, a man gets beat down in the real world. Okay, you go to work.
Yes.
You get your boss is coming down on you, and you're under all these pressures, and rightfully so. You're supposed to be in that position, but after a while, it starts to affect you. That's why you need that affection when you get home.
Yes.
You need someone that's in your corner that says, you know what, dear, I thought enough of you that I cleaned the house for you today, and I cooked a meal for you today, and and the man's like, I love you enough that I go and I take all this punishment because I want to take care of you for you.
Right.
And men, take care of your ladies. Take them out, pamper them, treat them, open a door for them, pull a chair out for them, protect them, do all those things that give you the right to be head of the household. Don't just take it for granted.
I hear you, man. I hear you. Yeah, it goes both ways, fellas. It goes both ways. If you want a good woman, you want a submissive woman, want a patient woman, want a nurturing woman, you're going to have to put on your big boy pants.
Yep.
You're going to have to. Even when shit gets rough and tough, you're gonna have to make it happen.
Have you seen some of the videos that are trending right now, where you've got these ladies who they've said, yeah, I've gone the independent route, and I believe in the feminist cause, and I don't need no man, but my eggs are drying up, and I'm lonely. The younger generation, the males they're not getting in relationships anymore. They're too afraid. I mean,
Of
good
course,
God,
man, it's scary out here. It is scary. I feel bad for my son.
Exactly.
I'm like, oh man.
You go and you ask a woman, hey, would you like to go out on a date? And they're telling you're a creep. So they're giving up. The guys are giving up.
Not just that, man. Men have now been accused of Me Too and all this.
Dude, well, you see those videos of guys going to the gym and they just happen to look over. And I'm sorry, if you got somebody that's half naked that's working out, bending over and showing their big old booty,
right?
How are you not going to happen to look?
Right. What am I supposed to do?
I mean, why are most women getting in shape anyway? So they can show their body off. And if a man happens to look, and they're called a creep. I mean, if you're sitting there just going, oh my God. Right. Okay, I understand that. But if you just like, well, she's a really nice looking woman,
Right.
But it's so weird, because now you're seeing women that are like in their mid to upper 20s who are not dating the men their own age, because they're either too effeminate or they're too scared to step up. So they're finding older men to get with, that are already established. They got the house, the car,
right,
everything, and can take care of them. And it's also funny that they have more traditional ideals of being a man, and that's what they're looking for.
Right. But they look crazy.
This world is so confusing. You don't know what you're going to run into when you're out on the street. Is this woman going to be more of a traditional woman, or is she going to be the new feminist woman?
Right. It's hard to tell, man. It's hard.
Thank God I'm married. I hate to go through the dating.
Oh my God, yeah. I already told my wife already. Like, if we don't work, I ain't dating no more. I ain't getting married again. It's scary. I'm like, man, I feel bad for the men out here that's trying to find one, or like myself, got a young son upstairs that's about to grow up and going into this wild jungle that we've created.
Now there is another trend that's going on, where these women are making videos of them doing traditional housewife stuff, the cooking, the cleaning, and taking care of her husband. I believe they call them trad wives. And the feminists are absolutely going crazy. Like, I can't believe that you want to go back to the 1950s. Well, you know what? I would much rather live in Leave It to Beaverland than what we're living in now.
We ain't got to do that no more. We're independent. What does independent guy do with you having to know how to cook and clean? And
I do understand there are situations where the man and the wife both have to work.
Right.
But a lot of it is because people live beyond their means. So they want more and more and more. So that's why both parents are working. Right.
If you want a great big house and a bunch of fancy cars and, you're probably going to both have to work. Yes. Unless your husband's Donald Trump or something. I don't know.
My wife and I both agreed, even if we had millions of dollars, I don't want a big old giant house.
No.
Why do I need all that for?
Right. I want to go on vacation.
I would much rather spend my time with my family going on vacation.
Exactly. I don't need a big old yacht.
I don't need a yacht.
I don't need a I don't need a Maserati.
Exactly.
Louis Vuitton, Gucci. I don't need none of that.
No,
I'm going to vacation for months at a time or whatever. That's what we're doing.
I'm still buying Wranglers.
All that fancy stuff, I don't do all that. One is because it draws attention to your ass.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need nobody thinking I'm a drug dealer.
Right.
Got gold chains and
I would have one fancy suit that I would need to, for whatever special occasions, and maybe have
wearing it every day.
I don't need to spend $200 on a casual shirt. I would find something nice, but that's practical.
Right.
Why do you need 50 cars? It's beyond me.
Right, you can't drive 50 cars. Like,
no. Why do you need a 50-bedroom house if it's just going to be you and your wife?
Right. Like, come on, man, you're doing too much.
I mean, good Lord, the upkeep and the keeping the place clean and the utilities and all that stuff. Why do you need all that?
Right. And no, this is one thing I don't get about rich people.
You
don't even own your stuff. They don't even own it. They be leasing it.
Right.
Like, come on, man. You don't own nothing. You don't own nothing. You don't even own your clothes. How you leasing clothes?
That's the craziest thing I ever saw.
They don't own nothing. Nothing. Like, you don't have nothing? Nope.
Well, everybody's trying to keep up with the Joneses.
Screw all that. Let me just be regular. I'm doing okay being regular.
And if let's just say that the only job that you can find is working at a restaurant. Okay, I can see in today's economy why both of you would need to work.
Right.
But keep everything to a minimal. You don't need a big fancy house, a big fancy car. I mean,
no.
I found a cash car, and it wasn't that expensive. It's paid for. I don't have to worry about making that payment every month.
There you go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I pulled up a story. Let's get into it. This I love this one. This is cool. Let's get into it. Put this to the stream. Let's see here. Open it up. Former self-proclaimed feminist reveals why she quit the movement and started standing up for men instead.
I'm liking that already.
Feminism was initially started with the primary goal of achieving equality between men and women and eliminating gender-based discrimination. However, some argue that feminism has deviated from its original purpose and has become a tool for putting men down and elevating women, rather than just granting women the same rights, power, and opportunities as men. All right. So look at this. This is crazy. Women, united we stand. Each time a woman stands up for herself, she stands up for all women. Oh, man. An interview with John Edison, Australian writer and commentator Benita Arndt revealed why she had decided to stop identifying as a feminist. Despite having been an ardent advocate of the movement in the past, I was a feminist when feminism was all about equality. She stated, about leveling the playing field, giving women the opportunity to find their rightful place, particularly in the public world. The former self-proclaimed feminist argued that while feminism was an important and exciting movement in the past, its current focus is on promoting women at the cost of men, rather than striving for equality between the two genders. Let's continue to read here. Let's see here. All right. I don't have any part of that, she clarified. Bettina Arndt recounted her recent experience of writing about boys' education, a subject she has covered for over many years, and has come across an article from 40 years ago about the gender gap in academic performance. She acknowledged that there have been 10 years of programs aimed at helping girls perform better in school, explained that many girls who were previously held back by gender stereotypes that they were not as capable in certain areas were not starting to excel, which was a great development. However, Bettina Arndt voiced her concern about the increased number of boys who were also falling behind and not reaching their full potential. She argued that feminist ideology has infiltrated our educational systems to a great extent. Mm-hmm. There were systemic programs in place to continue to promote girls' advancement, but no one seemed to be paying attention to the fact that a significant number of boys were also struggling to keep up. Many people are thankful that a woman spoke these words and can maintain an unbiased perspective of women's matters with one writing. Thanks to this woman who for staying objective and supportive. That last part is so true, another agreed. When I was in school, girls would get away with nearly everything, whereas boys would get in trouble over the smallest things. Someone put out she used the term males to refer to men, but nobody got offended, to whom another replied, because she is respectful, and some other people calling us males are not. It's all about context. And the question for today is, do you consider yourself a feminist? Ladies and gentlemen, do you consider yourself a feminist? Let us know.
I got a question for you, brother.
Yeah.
All right. If you were to get an award or get a job, anything like that, would you want to get that on your skills, your merit, or would you want it given to you because of your gender or your color of your skin?
All the above. No, man. We're supposed to be what we get in the world is supposed to be what we earn.
Right. Wouldn't it mean more? Say that award would mean a lot more that you got it because of your skills or what have you.
Just get something because I'm black is stupid.
So, in that sense, when it comes to men, women, your race, your sexuality, across the board, everything is equal. We're equal under the law. We're equal in all that sense.
Right.
So they're not, like I said in the beginning, they're not fighting for equality. They're fighting for superiority. Okay. You can't make people just change their mind by forcing something down their throat. Okay. You might be able to twist their arm and make them move in the direction you want them to go, but you're not going to change their mind.
Right. Very true, man. Very true.
So when you're
push a lot of stuff on us right now, forcing it down our throat.
In fact, if you try to force something on someone, they're going to probably fight back against it. I mean, how much does your kid scream when you tell them to do something? Like, go clean your room. Well, I don't want to. Well, you're going to do it or I'm going to beat your butt.
Right.
You know, you might be able to beat them into submission and go do it. But the whole time they're like, oh, hey, mom and daddy, I wish they would die. You know, that kind of thing.
Right.
So all you're doing is you're pissing people off. Now, if I wanted to change you into thinking my way, I would use more. I would go for the heart. Let's put it that way.
Right.
I would appeal to your feelings. You know, I think you would be more apt to listen to me. Like that old saying, you're going to attract more flies with honey than with vinegar.
Right.
You know? You have to change a person's heart before you can change their mind.
There you go. That's the most important thing. Right. Right. Yeah, man. It'd be nice if somebody said something in the comment section.
Besides, I'm watching from the toilet.
Yeah, I think he flushed himself down it too. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, for those that have saw the show, came in, left out, when the show is over, because I know some of you watched, I saw you in the thing. Leave a comment in the comment section. Tell us what you think, how you feel. We'll get to it the next show. Our next show will be Monday. Next show. No, hold up. No. Damn, I get my days mixed up.
We can do tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. I'm getting my days mixed up. See, I was thinking today was Friday. See, I'm ready to end the week already.
I don't blame you.
So next show is Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Next show is Friday. And guess what we were talking about, Cal, Friday? Guess what we were talking about?
Oh, Lord, please tell me.
Drag queens in schools.
Oh, my Lord, have mercy.
That has now become a thing. Drag queens in schools and transgenders in sports. That is tomorrow's show.
So we're going to allow strippers and pole dancers in school next?
Yeah, that's what's happening now. They're reading to our kids and they're teaching our kids, and yeah, that's the new thing that's going on now. So we're going to talk about it. How do y'all think? What do y'all think about that? We're going to talk about it tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Drag queens teaching your children and trans taking over female sports. They ain't taking over male sports yet.
Nope.
And I don't see it happening anytime soon, but it might. We don't know yet. We might get surprised. You know, anything's possible, right?
I guess they'll fight the patriarchy unless they're trying to join their sports team.
Right. Right. Could you imagine LeBron James in the dress in the WNBA? You know what? I think I'd actually buy tickets.
Have you heard of that guy, Charlemagne the God?
Oh, yeah.
He's saying, we all watched Juwanna Mann. We know how that turns out.
Right. Yes, indeed. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow's show, once again, if you missed it, once again, we're going to be talking about drag queens in schools and transgenders in female sports. Once again, if you missed today's show, are the 3 F's ruining America? Feminist, feminism, and femininity. Is it ruining America? What do you think? Tell us what you think. Are you a feminist? Do you support feminism? And do you think that femininity, it might be ruining your relationship? Femininity could be ruining your relationship if you're not practicing it. Let us know in the comments, ladies and gentlemen. Got anything, Kyle? Oh, yes.
Let's see.
Ladies and gentlemen, please. I see you. You look screen. See what's make sure to go to my brother from Another Mother's channel, the Bob's Broadcast. He got a whole bunch of good stuff. He got interviews, paranormal activity, comedy, good vibes, make it feel good. Yes. The world right now needs a real good damn physical healing. Yes. If you go to Bob's Broadcast, you will get that. I don't know what you get over this channel. I don't know. You might get your feelings hurt in my channel.
I may have ruined mine.
Go to Bob's Broadcast. That's my brother from Another Mother. I love this man. It's my brother.
Thank you.
Yes, it is. Just because he's white and I'm black, he my brother. All right, he my brother.
That's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. Any closing?
I would like to mention one thing.
Go ahead, brother.
So I did an interview the other day. I mentioned this to you.
Yes.
Lady's name is Daisy Page. She has a terminal illness, which is called MSA. She's trying to bring awareness to that. And
is that multiple sclerosis?
No, it's a muscular type disease.
Oh, okay.
I can't explain it to you. It's almost like Parkinson's, but it's worse. but she is at the point where she can no longer walk,
Wow.
and she I don't know how much longer she has to live,
Man.
but she does need help, like getting to her appointments,
Right,
and
right. Does she have a cash
she's
app?
um you know, I she didn't give me a cash app,
Okay.
but I do have some links on that video.
Right, okay.
It it's for her books that she wrote. She's not asking to give for nothing. She
Okay.
actually has some books that I
Okay.
think you would enjoy. So if y'all could support her,
Okay.
you know, even if you don't subscribe to my channel, and you don't look at any other videos, at least check out that one. It's in the title. She's terminal ill, but she's still trying to help others.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
I do believe that in her book she has some links to also give to the MSA Foundation.
Awesome. That was actually that. Okay, perfect.
Yeah,
Perfect.
but yeah,
Perfect.
if y'all could help her out and buy her book, and you know, do whatever you can to support her, that that's the one video that I would ask that you would share out of all of them. Please share that one.
Yeah, I saw it. You came in my feed yesterday, but I wasn't able to see it, man. I'm gonna check it out today though, man.
Yeah, I was trying my best not to fall apart, but it's really hard to listen to someone who's gone through what she's gone through and not have it tug at your heart.
Oh, of course, of course,
Because
of
I
course.
mean,
I mean, it could be you. It could be
yeah,
it could be somebody in your family. So yeah, yeah, man.
I mean, good Lord, she had been molested. She had
You told me
uh,
that, right?
the R word. She had
Right, right.
been beaten. I mean, she was physically, emotionally abused, and came out of all that just to end up getting this disease, and she's gonna die.
Wow, man.
But she's using her last days to try to bring awareness and to help others, and
Okay.
at least help her out that way.
All right, brother. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, please subscribe to my brother. Check out my brother, the Vibes broadcast. Check out that interview. Um, like he said, make sure to check that video out. Make sure what you can do, buy a book, help to the organization. Whatever you can do is, you know, whatever you can give is beneficial. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. We will see you tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern Time and 8 a.m. Central Time.
Yes, sir.
I got it. I couldn't figure out the days of the week, but guess what? I remembered that.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
Yes, indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, I love y'all. Thank you so much for tuning into the show. Maybe tomorrow y'all will come in the chat and talk about this topic tomorrow. Hopefully, maybe. Yeah. Or leave a comment. Whatever. That's fine too. You know, I mean, we like to talk to each other. We know we brothers. We like talking to each other, but it'd be nice to talk to some of you all that's watching.
Yes.
It'd be nice to hear what you think, how you feel.
Yeah. You don't have to agree with us.
No, you don't. You don't. You don't. Like I said, you can come in the chat, say how you feel. You know, you can tell us we stupid. As long as it's respectful, as long as you ain't calling us no names. Respectful. I would be respectful to you. You respectful to me. I like grown-ups. I'm grown. Kyle's grown.
Yep.
You should be grown because this is an adult channel. We don't allow children. No, nobody under 18 is allowed in this show. No.
Oh, can I mention one more thing?
Yeah, feel free.
Okay, so if you come over to my channel and you don't like my videos, hey, that's cool. I get your, you know, that's your opinion. Right. I don't mind you downvoting, or I mean, I've had people call me names and all kinds of stuff in the comments.
That's ignorant.
But you know, I can handle it. The only thing that really upset me was I did that video with Daisy, right, and somebody actually downvoted that video.
You told me that.
Yeah.
How are you gonna dislike somebody's?
I don't care if you disliked all of my other videos. How are you gonna dislike that one? I don't get it.
I don't get it either, man. But you know, America gets ignorant every day. More ignorant every day. That's the truth.
Yeah.
Some of y'all wake up out the bed just wanting to be ignorant. And that's crazy. Yeah, you know what? What I'm gonna do, which I don't do regularly, I'm gonna start praying for some of y'all, not just for myself. I'm gonna start praying for some of y'all, so some of y'all can get some inner peace. Because some of y'all, I know some of y'all hurting inside, and only way you feel good about yourself is tearing somebody apart or making somebody feel bad. So from now on, I'm gonna start praying for y'all. I don't have to know you to pray for you. I've always been told that as a child. I don't have to know you to pray for you. And some of you be like, well, I don't know your heart's at. Trust me. My heart's in a very good place. I'm not an evil person. If I pray for you, that means I love you. I love everybody. Even those that I might get on my nerves, I still got love for you. Even those that have done dirty to me, I got love for you. Like I said, I don't gotta like you to love you. And that's coming from a Christian. I don't have to like you to love you. And I'm going to love all of you enough to pray for you. And that's it, man. That's it. And I will see y'all lovely ladies and gentlemen tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Central Time. Brother, I appreciate you. Always. Love you with the bottom of my heart, brother. Appreciate you.
Yeah. Love you and Mary. Like,
yes, and wherever you go, put this in the ears. I hope you didn't flush yourself down the toilet. Because that'd be real shitty. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, love y'all, man. See y'all tomorrow, man. Great show. Thank you so much. God bless. See you tomorrow.